And here we are. Just being here to be here, because it's Thursday night at 7 o'clock, and unless I'm out of town, this is where I am. I've only got 2 dogs on my lap right now. That might change. Let's see if the notification goes out. Oops, what was that? That wasn't what that was supposed to be. Let's try that again. So pretty much today was spent catching up on projects. Hey, Ryan! Hi, darling. Yes, you're here. Yes, you are here. And our little 1,000 lady already. So fast, so good, so generous, so kind, so sweet, so thoughtful, so wonderful. You are. No, you stay down there. Don't do that. Hey, Hope, how you doing? Bridget, hi. Heather. Hi, Heather. Hey, Karen, how you doing? Hi, Susie. Hey, Christy. How's things in Tennessee? No, you stay down. Here, have a keyboard. Stay down. My Pomeranian wants to come up and see. Hey, Donna, my darling, how are you doing? I'm in the process of trying to wear out this yarn. This is the 12th time I've done these rows. Yes, I did, Heather. I'm not going to forget that ever again, ever. Oh, things are okay. Okay. All right. Well, one foot in front of the other. No hurricanes, tornadoes where you are. Sounded like it was tornado season in Tennessee, and they weren't going to quit until everything was flattened. Hey, Karen, my darling Karen, how are you? I'm a yard addict too, also. Hi, Charlie. Have a yarn with Charlie. You're coming up. You're on my list. See my list right here? It's got your name right on it, right there. Hey, Diane. Hi, Nancy. And Rosalie's here. Hi, Rosalie. Becky. Debbie's here. I'll get it. Because there's coffee, crochet, and cuddles with Becca, and then there's coffee and crochet with Debbie, and I always get confused. Well, like that's a new thing. Okay, Christy's in Tennessee, where they've had all those horrible tornadoes. It is Tennessee season in Tennessee, but you're far east from the one that hit Nashville. Well, that was such a tragedy. Oh gosh, but I'm glad you're way away from that. All right. Oh, are you gonna settle down? Oh, good boy. All right. I thought we were gonna have a command performance by the puppy. This is Sandy, Crochet A's Adventure Blanket. And I got behind because I was at that convention. If she comes on later, I'll show it again. But when I rolled up the colors and the stitch this week, I had to roll up for 2 weeks because a week behind. So I rolled it up and it came up Dusty Rose, and the stitch was blanket stitch and 4 repeats. And then the second week I rolled up, it was burgundy and the alpine stitch, 3 repeats. Well, I got them mixed up. So I started to do the alpine stitch and the dusty rose, and I screwed up the getting to go thing, the foundation of it. Frogged that sucker 4 times, finally got it going, almost done, looked at the thing and went, oh, it's supposed to be burgundy, not rose. It's supposed to be blanket, not alpine, something like that. Anyway, this thing's been torn apart and put back together again so many times I thought I was going to wear the yarn out before I ever got it done. Hi, Tina. How's things in Illinois? How are you doing? You got the storm, but you didn't get the tornado. That's good. I'm catching up. How's Hope tonight? How you doing, beautiful? Glad everyone's okay. All right, good, good. Catching up. Hey, Betsy, Mimi's Crafty Crojo. How are you, darling? Oh, while we're doing this, while everybody's saying hi to everybody, if you see anybody you're not subscribed to or think you might not be subscribed to, go check. Go. Oh no, you're over here. The three dots on the side, and you know the drill. Click on their name, go to their channel. It won't even close this window. Then when you're done subscribing and clicking all and all that stuff, then you can come right back here. Oh, Tina, fight hard. Fighting a cold. Fight, 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 fight fiercely, Tina. Fight, fight, fight. Marianne's here, the crotchety clogger. Hi, Marianne. How are you doing, darling? God, I love your channel. You're so much fun. Well, I love you all. You know that. But I'm going to keep telling you because it's what I do. Sherry's Spring Stretching Studio, stretching string. We're a stretching string. Pat's here. Pat, you won a giveaway, didn't you? I'm pretty sure I saw that. I think. Rosalie said it was gorgeous here today, sunny but cold. Tomorrow more snow. Where's that coming from? This weekend is supposed to be in the 70s here. It's supposed to be just gorgeous. Jeanette, hi, honey. DIY Creation 7. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? Last Sunday morning, I got up and we had no internet. And Mr. Wright was sound asleep. And he'd gotten a little overserved the night before, shall we say? Maybe a little bit. And I wasn't going to wake him up to get internet. So I couldn't come to your live, and I felt really badly because I'm almost always at your live, and I felt really badly, but I couldn't get internet. And I tried everything I knew to do. Oh, Betsy, I'm so sorry you had a migraine. Gosh, that's horrible. Hey, Shannon, gorgeous Shannon. How are you, sweetheart? Susie, where are you? 35 and cold. Started with sprinkles that turned to snow. Supposed to be around 60 this weekend. Supposed to be, the weather's supposed to be getting better. And then Betsy says she's ready to spring forward. I'm doing good. I'm doing okay. I was actually able to, I've recovered enough from my convention. I was able to catch up on a few things today, and that made me feel better, more accomplished and less of a schlub. Okay, well, I'll show you guys that in a little bit if you want to see it. It's nothing spectacular, but it's fun. It's a fun little project. Oh, Bob! Hi! Now, is it Moni or Monique? I couldn't catch it. You said it really fast, and so I didn't catch it, so I'm sorry. I'm supposed to have this on. Yeah, I do. I have it on the right one. Okay. Oh, Betsy, I'm so sorry. Well, I see I have such a bad back also. I so identify with that. Monique. Okay, cool. Well, I was sort of right. I was in the ballpark somewhere. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Overserved in an alcohol. Not a biblical. Alcohol. Definitely alcohol. Oh, you know that wine will get you if you're not careful. Ryan, kudos, my darling. Kudos to you. You are putting out the work. All those boxes that you were drawing is so brilliant. And you know, the reactions of the people that got the Valentine's boxes, Now, it's well known that my sister, my crochet sister, Sandy, in Crochet A in Canada, she's the crier. She does the crying. I don't. You came close. When they were opening up their boxes, like when Cindy Moulter opened her box, you almost had me. I was almost gone. Mac the Knife's back. Hey, Mac. Yeah, Ryan is awesome. Yep. Look at that. 2 of you right in a row. Ryan is awesome. Ryan is awesome. Ryan is awesome. Just want to let you know what we thought of you, Ryan. So what's everybody working on? Are you getting the whole block party thing finished up? Because it ends tomorrow. So get your block party pictures posted on Instagram or Revelry or under Rose Likes Crochet on Facebook, because Debbie, the Canadian crocheter, doesn't have a YouTube account, or she never goes on there. So we post them under Rose Likes Crochet. That was right, Bessie. When Cindy Moulter got her heart attack box, I thought she was going to have a heart attack. Of all the things in the whole world she expected, that was certainly not one of them. And I think that's exactly what Ryan wanted to happen, because it's just out of the blue. It's like, hey, you are loved. And what a reaction. She actually had to pause the video. She was crying. Ryan is the bomb diggity. Yep. Bridget, see, yeah, blue hats. Hat not hate. I'm making blue hats too, and I just bought 5 for 10. I just bought 10 more skeins of blue yarn so that I can make some more. Life Glamour, hi. Hi, welcome. Okay, Charlie, be right back. Straws, hats, scarves, yada, yada, yep. Working on a cow. You know, Rosalie, I was wondering that too. Ryan, those boxes are amazing. How do you decorate the insides? I need to up my game. Do you put glue on the inside, or is it like the shelf paper stuff with the sticky backs? How do you do that? Desiree's here. Hi, honey. Oh, well, then I missed it too. Betsy, I watched her video, but I didn't catch how she explained it. The lining of the box. I mean, it's a tablecloth, I know that, but hey, Madonna. Want a beer? I got some. You can be here in a matter of 10 hours. Yeah, she says it's in her videos. Well, I'll have to go back and watch them. Evidently, I wasn't paying enough attention. It's plastic tablecloth from Dollar Tree. And glue stick. Okay, glue stick. That's what I missed. That's the part I missed, the glue stick. Yeah. Thank you, dear. I'm sorry, Christy. It's not buffering here. It says I got a good connection here. Maybe it just doesn't like me. Judy. Hi. And Debbie's doing a temperature blanket. Yeah, but you know what? That thing is so big. I couldn't believe how big that was. Those temperature blankets, those are, you know, it sounds like a great idea when you first start out, but soon they become a chore, don't they? You want to make cupcake hats instead? I made a hat, was making a hat last week, and it looked more like a mushroom than a hat. It was, for some reason, it just, instead of coming out and then going down at the sides, it just kept going around. It's like, okay, this, unless it's going to be a very strange headed person, this is never going to work. Charlie, are you playing referee between Jasmine and her brothers? So many things. Okay, Monique says so many things on the hook. I filmed a whip video the other day. I saw that. You were horrified at yourself? Oh, honey, I haven't dug out my whips. I'd be afraid to. That's why they've got this whole stash flash thing going on. I might have to show whips instead of skeins of yarn because they're all half done. Tablecloths and glue, yeah. And Karen, you're doing a cardigan for your mom? How sweet. I have yet to do a wearable. Chicken Sandy. However, speaking of things that Sandy's chicken of, as I have professed many times in my videos, I'm a color coward. And these blankets are helping me break through that. Because before everything was either black or gray or white. Or blue. I would do blue. But now I have, and I'll show you Crystal's blanket in a bit here. It'd make a great hat for mushroom hunting. Oh, Desiree, you're doing those crocodile stitches. Oh, I know how to do them. I've done one row of them, but I haven't had the courage to try to make more rows. Thank you, Charlie. I appreciate that. I really do. She says hit the like button, and I would like it if you would hit the like button. Then we can each like each other. Well, I already like you, and you like me, I know. So let's hit the like button. If you had I will hit your like button, and then it's fair dinkum. Turnabout's fair dinkum. So what? Why did you just think of Lady Liberty? Was it my story about the puddle in my ceiling? Oh dear. You've tried several times to make hats, but cannot get them right. With me, when you start out and you've got the circle and it grows bigger, and so then you've got a saucer, and then you stop increasing. I have to be patient because it takes a while for it to go down and look like a hat. It just looks like, okay, I've got a frisbee here. What do I do with that? And it's like, that's not going to work. So you just have to be patient and do more rows. Jennifer, hi, honey. How are you? You doing okay? I like the hats where you go from top down better than I do from the bottom up. On the other hand, there's one that Jonah, the whiz kid crocheter, who's just amazing. He just does it in a straight rectangle and then sews it together and cinches up the top, and Bob's your uncle. You got a hat. You made the crocodile boots years ago. You loved them warm. They made your feet. They made my feet. They have holes in the bottom. Oh, you loved how warm they made your feet. They have holes in the bottom. I see. Hey, Kim Crochet and Nets. How you doing, darling? She won my very, very first giveaway. Speaking of which, there's a giveaway. Don't tell anybody. Did you, Monique? You wrote a pattern. Awesome. Good job. Hey, Beth, darling. How are you? How's your world? Oh, I'll be right over, Charlie. What, 6, 8 hours? Be right there. And Becca's having an apple for dinner. And the dogs want the apple. No, that's not good for them. Catching up, catching up. I see what you mean, Rosalie. You wore them out, so now they have holes in them. Okay. Thank you, Betsy. We're not telling anybody. It's a secret. Well, these guys just chowed down, so they're not hungry. And this one that I'm patting right here, he's big enough. I mean, this is my bulldog Pomeranian. And he's like, doom, doom. What, Giles? Come here. You want to come here? Come on. You can come see the peoples. Can you get your lazy, big old doggy rear end up here? Yeah. See, there's your peeps right there. See, right there. Yeah, I know. Okay, Debbie. We'll see you later, honey. Oh, that's great, Monique. I'm so pleased for you. Hey, Tammy, Twisted Stitches. How are you, sweetheart? Say hi to Tammy, because you're gonna go lay back down here real soon, because I got stuff to show. I got oof. Well, thank you very much. Yes, I love you. This is my little Eeyore. He's like, what are we doing? Okay, I'll go over here now. Hello, darn phone. OPW, how are you doing, Marcel? How are ya? You can lay down now. Okay, what have I been doing? Oh, I know. You want to start little? You want to start big? We'll start little. All right. You know, Rose likes crochet. She's got that thing going with the Wings project. Well, she showed something the other day because they've been getting hats and beanies and scarves and things like that for the shelter for the abused women and children. And so there's been lots of hats and scarves, but she showed something the other day, and I thought that doesn't look like it's too complicated. I might could do that. And it's like you make a little purse, and then you put in like chapstick and emery board and bubble gum. Just little trinkets in there. I'm gonna sew a loop and a button here to make it close, but you just make a little pocket. It's almost like when you start those washcloths that fold in on themselves. You just make a chain and then you go around both sides and keep going, and it turns into a pocket. And then you stop doing it on one side. Instead of going around and around, you just go back and forth, and that makes the flap. So there you are. And I thought, well, I could do that. That was a scrap bit of cotton I had. And so I can do that. What's the dog's names? The one you just saw, that's Giles. He was named after a good friend of ours who died the night before he was born. The friend died. Sad, very sad. Your grandparents had two Poms while you were growing up, Misty and Foxy. We had a Misty. Yes, we did. We used to be hobby breeders. Love the breed. Just love the breed. It wasn't about selling the puppies for money. It was the fact that we loved the puppies. They're just like little tribbles. Rosie! Hi, darling. Oh, Rosie, guess what? John was able to get Thursday off, so we're coming in on Thursday instead of Friday, and you guys have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about, do you? I'm talking about Stitch Fest. Originally, we weren't going to be able to come in until Friday afternoon. Now we get to go on Thursday afternoon. I'm very excited. I'm very pleased. Thanks, Madonna. Yeah, it is. It's very easy. Because you just, however big you want the purse to be, you just make the chain that long, and then you just single crochet along the one side, and in the end you put 3 single crochets instead of 1, and then go back on the other side, 3 on this end, and around you go. And then I chose, what did I make that out of? What did I do with that? I don't know. Is that primrose? It might be primrose, but any stitch you want to do is fine. It's just cotton and a comparable hook. An Airedale. Oh, I love Airedales. Oh, 15 years old. Airedales are just majestic. I love them. Hey, Kelly. Snoozing again on the job. I know. You're on my list too here, Chicky. You are. You had a cat named Misty. Yeah. Haha! Yay, Rose. We will be there. Hey, Kelly, darling. Oh, good, good, Dizzy. Then we'll be able to hook up because Dizzy Dizzy Stitches and I are going to Mopaka at the end of March. It's a alpaca show, and we get to see yarn and spinning and hopefully alpacas. Oh, I'm sorry, Crazy Shepherd. Yeah, I get shots in my back once every 3 months. It's not fun. I sure will, Karen. I will. I'll mail you what I have. It's obsolete because there's been so many new ones, but I'll give you what I have. Sure. She just asked me to mail her a list of the names that I have of channel names and real names. And it's a double-edged sword because like when you come in, I try to remember your real name. Ask Heather. um, the Crochet Witch, because 2 weeks in a row I forgot her name. So you come in and I try to call you by your real name. But then if it's someone new, the other people on the list don't know who I'm talking to unless I say, hey, Crochet Witch, and then they know. Now I usually try to call you by your real name and then put your channel name after it so that everybody knows what the hell I'm talking about and who I'm talking to. Hey, Crystal, you're on my list too. I'm getting a whole list of people here. I might as well do the list. Mopaka, yeah. It's not a very long list, and I don't expect you guys to go running over it. I mean, most of you know who I'm talking about. This isn't the little itty bitty new channels that I normally do. There is one person on here that's new, but these are people that I want to make sure everybody is subscribed to, and if you're not, you need to be. I'm catching up. Sorry. This is going to be, I'm going to do this here. Yeah, it's always good to have your channel name with your real name and at the beginning or end. Yeah, Rosie, when I first named my channel, it was just Left is Right Crochet without the Sandy. And then nobody knew who I was. You know, I was just starting. And so a lot of times people say, I'm sorry, can you tell me your name? Because I don't know. And so then, but I had so much trouble setting up my YouTube account that I had changed my name too many times. I had to wait 90 days to get the and with Sandy at the end of it. And by then people knew who I was. Well, not everybody, of course. Everybody in the world knows who I am. Right. Oh, good, Desi. That's great. You've already got a babysitter. That's sweet. Oh, speaking of names, when you do your videos, it's really good if you say the name of your channel and your name. Not necessarily the name of your channel, but at least your name, so that people can then make note of it and they'll be able to call you by your name. So many times I want to give somebody a shout out and be able to call them by name, and I can name their channel. That sounds like name that tune. Name that channel, but I can't say their real name because they don't announce themselves at the beginning of the video. So just say, well, like me. It's like, hi, this is Sandy. Left is Right Crochet with Sandy. Just get in the habit of doing that so that people can be more friendly, which is always a good thing. Okay, this is the little lady that is a newcomer, brand newcomer. And I'm really certain it's kind of hard to forget your name, right, Charlie? You're hard to forget. I wouldn't want to forget you. Brenda Martens, Martens. And she's only got 45 subscribers. I think she's got 2 videos out now. Her very first video, she was like, well, I'll be here if you want me. And she was really looking for some affirmation. Now, someone mentioned that she might have had a channel before and then stopped it and now come back and try it again. I'm not sure. But Brenda, Martens, Martens, and she's only got 45 subscribers. Hey, Xiao, how are you doing, Nanny? Okay, Rosie, so you encountered the same thing. You had 2 channels for a while. Yeah. Oh, I had 4. I was a diehard idiot. I was going to get that name right. Finally, they went, will you quit? Just quit. Wait. I was like, okay. They may call me twisted. I'm twisted in many ways. I'd like to say. Yeah, that's true. But you know what? Twist is my maiden name, as I told you. So I kind of identify with that. You gotta go, Kim. I love you. I love you. I love you. We'll see you at Stitch Fest, but hopefully before then. Hey, Lily. Found you. Got you that time. I missed her 2 weeks in a row, too. Just skipped right over her. I always go back and review to see questions I may have missed or people I've missed 2 weeks in a row. Just right over her. Okay, so this is Ricola, aka Crystal Crochet and Stuff, and she is at 976. She's got less than 25 to make it to 1K. If you are not subscribed to, and she's, oops, where'd the list go? The list just disappeared. It went totally away. What happened here? What happened? Oh, there, it's back. I'm beating my mouse like it's going to do any good. The whole list just went black. But she's here, or she was here. Say something so they can click on your name and come subscribe to you. Ricola, aka Crystal Crochet and Stuff. And Crochet and Stuff is all smushed together. So if you ever have to go look her up. And Happy Yarn with Charlie. I'm going to beat Charlie's name into... You're going to hear this every time I do a live or a video until Charlie gets to 1K. She is at 865, and she needs help getting to 1,000. So Happy Yarn with Charlie. And she's here, over here. and Crochet Me Pink Kelly. What a surprise. She's on the list. Hello. And she's at 724. Need to put some diesel and some fuel in her tank. Get her up there. She's trying. She's doing lives. She's doing videos. She's really doing the work. All right. Oh, yes. Crystal. That's right. Crystal from Crochet and Stuff. Crystal's Ricola, a.k.a. Crystal's Crochet and Stuff. Works at Michael's. And we got all the inside scoop on the new yarn. Hey, Teresa, Craving Crochet. How you doing, honey? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Don't beat you. I won't beat you, Charlie. I'm going to beat up the other people to make them, and if they're not subscribed to you, they're going to get a whooping. That's it. I'm just saying. Okay, and Rosalie is saying she needs watch time. We all need watch time. I need watch time. Although I'm like, I think I'm like 865 hours to get to 4,000. So it's within the next month or so. Oh, Rosie, I love it. Rosie just asked me, Sandy, what do you think of a Hat Not Hate group project at Stitch Fest? I love it. I think it's great. We could come up with something fun, I bet you. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. I love it. Oh, and you know, actually, I was thinking this afternoon about that, and we could make up a label or have a collection for the blue hats and put it in a box and mail it off all in one swell foop. Something like that. But it's coming out of Canada, so shipping's expensive. I don't know. We can discuss. We can discuss, cuss, and recuss. I don't know. Kelly says I'm flickering. It's my flashy personality is what it is. Is anybody having buffering problems or flickering problems or trouble seeing me? Oh, that's sweet, Monique. Rosalie Oaknob makes, which is Monique has offered to give you some watch time. That's great. Yeah, we all need watch time. Oh, you're already at 222, Marianne, the crotchety clogger. That's great. You haven't been here that long. That's awesome. Yay, you. Awesome. Right, Teresa, the watch time's harder to get. You're at 880. Okay, so you only need 120 more. Which one is Betsy? That is the Crojo. You know who Betsy is. Oh no, I'm sorry. You asked Madonna. I thought it was Madonna asking the question. It's Mimi's Crafty Crojo is Betsy. I'm sorry. Bad Sandy, bad Sandy. All right, Kelly. Hey, Tony. I'm catching up. Carrie, how you doing? Carrie Penny's here. Hi, sweetheart. The happy crafty homemaker is here amongst us with us tonight, and gladly so. I was just watching you with your two blankets, not one but two. I'm very proud of you. She accidentally had two blankets that all she needed to do was stitch together. Yeah, Rosie is saying you have to put on lots of content and repeatable content, tutorials for watch time. That's the only way to do it. Yeah, the lives will give you some, and when your regular, one-shot videos, that'll give you a little bit. Lives give you a little more. But if you do tutorials, that's the ticket, because then you'll get more and more repeat. I wish I could repeat that. Repeat people coming and giving you watch time. Ah, poor Marianne. She was at 222 and she liked the number, and then somebody subscribed to her and made it 223, and she's pouting. Right, sure she is. Hey, Jeannie. 2 blankets. Yeah. Wow. Oh, good. All right. Pat says you just subscribed to Crochet Witch. Heather. I never forgive myself for that. That was horrible. Okay, what else? What did I miss? What did I miss? Oh, she's not here yet. She may be here later. Petra's Happy Place is at 689, and she's the one that did the Stash Flash thing. She started that, and I think that's fun. And the other one is Fiber Floozy Crafts, and that's Jill, and she's at 767. So that's all I have for tonight. Like I said, I was doing the big channels tonight, except the one, because your big channels need some help too. We all gotta pitch in. Okay, what else have I done? Hey, how you doing, little zinnia patch? Or you put on lots of unboxings. I can't do unboxings because I'm not buying yarn. Well, that's not true. I did buy yarn. But I'm like, you buy a box of 5 skeins of the same thing. It's like, okay, I got this. And you read off all the stuff, and it's like, okay, I got this. What's the same as that? And right, Carrie, it doesn't help when you randomly drop 100 subscribers in a batch overnight every 6 weeks. I saw one channel drop 1,000 subs last week. OMG. No explanation for that. I will. Crafty Crojo said, I made Bag of Days new hat today. Rain must fall. Love the pattern. If you haven't tried it, give it a whirl. I will. Well, Donna did her 12-hour live after. Oh, you're talking about watch hours? Oh, well, yes, that's true. Oh, Charlie, the dress isn't working for you. That's too bad. Watch out, doggy. It's coming down. Oof. Okay, what else did I do? Oh, we have Lovey. Lovey. This is, you know what? I could use this for the crochet, the granny square thing, couldn't I? Because I made something out of it other than just the granny square. Or actually, how many sides do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not a granny square. It's a granny pentagram. I love the fact that you can get these at the Dollar Tree for $1 money. That makes me happy. Pamela's here. Hi, Pamela. How are you? Guess what, Pamela? You're on my list. Pamela's Adoring Crochet, 934. She's on the road to 1,000. She's so close. She just went that away. Pamela's Adoring Crochet, almost to 1,000. Subscribe if you're not. Subscribe again if you are. No, don't do that because it takes you off. Tina said, just finished a shawl made from Bag of Days number 641, man-made paradise shawl with 2 full cakes of shawl and a cake. The color of wind chimes. Oh, I bet that's gorgeous. Oops, I'm losing the chat. Thank you, Kelly. Even after you get monetized, you need content so that ads can appear. I really feel it's the minimum amount they give you. I agree with that. You know, you get like, 1/4. Is Octavia the pink cutie behind you? No, Octavia is this wretched little green thing. This is Fernando. I'm talking to them. This is Fernando, her boyfriend. And this is Octavia. She was my very first amigurumi, and she became an overnight media star because she's an alcoholic. I call her my octogenarian octopus with dreadlocks because I didn't know that this yarn was too thin to make the curly cues like he's got. And this was made by Tracy Rossetti. And Octavia saw him in a video and went gaga over him. And then several months later, Tracy sent him down. I won a giveaway from her, and she included Fernando in the giveaway. Long story. Hey, Nancy, how are you? Watched your video this afternoon. I did. Somebody in a crochet group on Facebook made Octavia and posted a picture today. Oh, I'll have to go see. Copyright infringement. Oh no, you know what? If they can make something that looked that bad, more power to them. Oh, Judy, are you out already? Oh, lunch break over. Got to go back to work. Well, I barely said hi to you. I did say hi, but didn't chat. I'm so sorry. Well, thank you for being here, darling. I'll have which group? Yeah. Oh, Laura's here. God, my chat just right up. The title to this, which I can't remember, Cows, Mouse, Pals, Howls. Howls is the hatch along. That's Laura's hatch along. You guys following the duck eggs? Oh, look at me. I'm cuddling this. Are you following the duck egg hatching? It's so cute. There is only one Octavia. You're right, Kelly. You know, they may claim it's Octavia, but no. Lisa's here too. Hi, honey. How are you? I was thinking about you this afternoon. Last week you put out lots of videos. This week you're kind of quiet. Oh, thank you, Betsy. Yeah, she feels the love. She does. Tammy, you're too cute. I love watching your videos. She named it Octavia. The Noiv. The Noivava. Oh. Send her letters. We'll send her letters of protest. Or him. Okay, so that's my lovey. And speaking of Bag a Day, she has a newsboy hat. Oh, it's on crooked. There you go. And the way she has you crochet it, which is really interesting, she puts up one side and leaves the other just as a brim. That's the way her pattern goes. But doing this was tricky. And I'll tell you why. As soon as I find some yarn. Oh, yarn, looky there. When you do your crochet, or at least when I do my crochet, I'm left-handed, so this may be the right way to you guys. I don't know. Anyway. Okay. When I do my crochet, I come under there, grab the yarn, and pull it through. Always coming underneath. The way she has you do that hat is you put the yarn over the top, hold it with your finger, and then pull it through. It's the weirdest darn thing. Took me a while to get it. She said you can go ahead and do it, the regular way, and it turns out okay. It just won't look like hers. And I thought, but I want mine to look like yours. It doesn't look anywhere near as good as hers does, but she's got a little more practice than I do. Catching up again. Okay, Marianne, go potty. It's not like I haven't done that in the middle of a broadcast. Okay, Laura says we are right at the halfway point for the eggs. Well, 2 days over, I think it is. That's what you said yesterday. Yeah, so. Crafting Intentions, Emma Groovy, and Crochet Community. I'll have to look it up. Well, there's no way I could, I can't copyright the name. She named it. I'll take it as an homage to our Octavia. Dragon Hills, hi. Karen Crochetter, hi. That's the way you do it always, Sherry? Huh. Yeah, because I've always gone underneath and grabbed it and pulled it back. To go over, you put it over. And like you said, you got to hold it with your finger to pull it back. Interesting. And Bridget does the same thing. Well, see, I didn't know. I thought I was the only oddball because I'm left-handed. Tammy says, Roger Glogger, we heard you. Oh, that's great. Karen said that her daughter mentioned her to her university class. She got 3 new subscribers. That's awesome. Hey, Marwell. Hi. Sounded like a horse. Oh. Oh, dear. Are we really? Oh, my God. The audio of bathroom noises. Oh, dear. But you're new, so you didn't know what you're doing. Well, if it works for you, don't change it. I find it easier to go. I find it easier to put the hook under the yarn. I find it easier to go under rather than go. I'm not going there. Hey, Sin, how are you doing, honey? They have a YouTube channel. I'll have to look it up. Okay, Pat, good to see you. Thank you for being here, darling. You don't see what? She doesn't see the People that made Octavia, I think is what she's saying. Yeah, okay, Bridget, you can, yeah, you crochet much faster going under than over, yeah. So sorry, not. Girl after me own heart, sure, and she is. Under the yarn is smoother, I agree. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, but you know, if you're crocheting and it turns out okay, how can you be doing it wrong? Oh. Thanks, Carrie, for sharing. Had to go pick a cat's nose and then wash my hands. What did I miss? We were discussing the fact of whether when you crochet, oh, I undid it, so I have to redo it. I'm just sitting here fiddling with the yarn. When you crochet, hang on, I'll get it. One of the patterns that I use from Bag a Day, she has you, when you do a double crochet, instead of putting your crochet hook under the yarn, oh, I made it goof up because I didn't hold it, under the yarn and wrapping it and coming through. She was having us put the yarn over the hook, holding it with your finger, then grabbing hold of the yarn and bring it through. It was very interesting. That's what we were discussing. Okay, Crystal's kids are all in bed. She's back now. Hi, honey. Meaning over the hook. Yeah. Heather says, I hold my yarn weird when I crochet. Keep tension on the right hand. Same one I'm crocheting with. Yeah, the tension, achieving tension, I think it was really a very personal, individual thing. Not necessarily personal. A whole different connotation. It's very see, now I do the whole wrap little finger over under and then hold this up in the air to make my stitches. You have no idea what yeah, see, I do the whole wrap the little finger over under. But Krista from Secret Yarnery, all she does is hold it between her forefinger and her middle finger. That's how she gets her tension. And I just think it's whatever works for you. All right, Heather. Thanks for being here, darling. Love you. Thank you. Hey, Mama B's here. Hi. You made it. Well, bless your heart. I watched her live yesterday. It was so cute. I assumed that JoJo was your granddaughter. She had her granddaughter there. And she was, with the camera view was watching her crocheting, and JoJo was sitting at the footstool at her feet. And JoJo was answering questions, and she's 14, if I remember correctly. And I was telling Mama B that I had a live on Thursday nights, and she said that nights were difficult for her because, you know, family stuff. And I said, no, I understand. And she's here. How sweet. Oh. Oh my God, now we're into diaper doodle. What are we doing? Oh, you're late. I lay my yarn over my hook from behind. Yeah, but it's not necessarily, it's just a regular stitch, not a yarn over. You hold yours like Krista? Just between your forefinger and middle finger? Just I'm afraid to ask. No duty, just duty. Yeah, we all crochet differently. That's fascinating. That's going to be interesting when we go to Stitch Fest to watch how everybody holds their yarn. Oh, Sin, I know. I'm so sorry you hurt. I'm so sorry. I love you, and thank you for showing up, even for a little bit. Thank you for being here, darling. Get some rest. Feel better. Okay. Hey, Karen. Hey, Dusty Cat. Hi. Oh, I lost the feed. Oh, I hate when that happens. Move. Everybody move. Okay. Oh, dear. I missed a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, that was so much fun. I loved it. Handy Dandy Crafts, which is Mama B, says, thank you so much for joining me in my live stream yesterday and today. I loved it. It was great. Laura says, aside from watching my duck eggs progress through the incubator, what is the strangest thing you have seen on a channel? Oh, I don't think I want to know. Are we talking just Yarny channels, or are we talking about the whole YouTube thing? No says he holds the yarn the best. He doesn't. Oh, I'm sorry, Karen. Bronchitis, that's the worst. Oh, no. Pneumonia is the worst. Oh, but bronchitis is so painful. Yeah, no is silly. Bad no. No, bad no. Oh, dear. Just in Yarny channels, what's the strangest thing you've seen in a Yarny channel? Probably one of my videos. Sandy petting her dog. Right, exactly. Because it looked like I was doing something totally different. Oh, it's that repetitive mode. You've had pneumonia too. Both stink. Yeah. Yeah, Karen, get some rest. Hope you feel better. No. Oh, no likes to make fun of us hookers. Retribution is coming. You saw a guy put on a wedding dress. Hey, Gina, missed you. Sorry. Hi, how are you? The strangest thing you saw from a Yarny channel was a hernia surgery? Oh, no. Was it on a person or an amigurumi? One would hope an amigurumi. Crystal, I saw it on your channel. Crystal, aka Ricola, aka Crystal Crochets, asked if we'd seen the new yarn from Michaels, and I just watched it on your channel. And you were coveting and petting and stroking and loving, and it was very pretty yarn. Hey, Gracie. Hi. How are you? Drucifer Idiocracy. That's a Yarny channel? I saw Drucifer in somebody else's live, but I didn't realize he had a Yarny channel. Oh my God. Just not expected. Yeah. Okay. Is that everything I had? Well, I'll show Crystal's blanket, even though she's not here, because a real quick review. This is Sandy's adventure blanket. Right side to you. Okay. So we're doing the blanket stitch this week. Last week was the 3D. I want to make a whole blanket out of that. I love that 3D stitch. That's a fiber spider stitch. So that's Sandy's. And here is Crystal's. And her stitch this week was the V-stitch. And oh, last week's was, what were you? Oh, blanket stitch. Last week's was blanket stitch. This week is V-stitch. And for those of you that don't know, what I'm doing is every week I take this 6-sided dice and I roll it 3 times. I had Sandy from Crochet A and Crystal from Chronically Crocheting each pick out 6 colors. So I'm making each one of them a blanket. And so what I do is I roll the dice. The first time says what color it's going to be. The second time says what stitch it's going to be. And the third time says how many times I repeat it. So that's why these blankets are coming out. You know, these are just going to be a travesty. This is going to be the world's biggest fail. But I'm having fun, and every stitch tells them I love them. So what are you going to do with that? Kelly, you're going to go a whole year without buying yarn? I don't believe it. Hey, Mimi Cat Do. Hey, Kathy. Yes, ban means buy a lot now. That's right. As a matter of fact, Laura, I told Beth that. And then it was your quote, not mine. So that's Crystal's blanket for this week. And now next Monday, I'll roll up another one, see where we go from there. Tracy, Crochet Rocks, you're here. Oh my gosh. Hi. Wow, you're up late. Hi, sweetheart. Crochet Rocks, Tracy. And you all should be subscribed to her. And if you're not, you need to go and do that. She's in the United Kingdom, so she's up way late. I wish you would, Rosie, do another shopping comparison between Ice Yarns and Hobium. Ice Yarns is still, I know once you balance out all the shipping and how much cheaper it is, it's not that big a bite on the shipping, but I just don't know the yarn. Now, if I had the yarn that Crystal does from Secret Yarnery, then I'd be much more confident. But I haven't spent that much money, and the packages, the size of the packages I've seen delivered to her is like, wow. Petra, I just gave you a shout out just a little bit ago. I love you too, Beth. And Sailor's here. Oh my gosh, you guys. Hi. Did the notification just go out? Crochet Rocks never sleeps. She can't possibly sleep. Either that or she's got a clone. Oh, Petra. I did. I just gave you a shout out. Didn't I, guys? Didn't I? And said she's at 689. She needs more, and you guys need to go subscribe to her. And you're the one that invented the Stash Flash. I think that's fun. Huh, Crystal, I did the 5 for 10 and my shipping wasn't anywhere near that much. Hey, Cindy Hearts, how you doing? Honey's here too. Tam, you've never tried ice yarn, yeah. I had to build up courage to get it, and I got it. And the yarn that they said was white, pink, and gray was actually, the white looked dirty. It was like a dingy brown white. It was unamused. Okay, now the Rockstar I haven't tried yet. I've got some, but I haven't tried it yet, so I got to see that. And Universal, that's a new one. I haven't tried that either. It was 59 to ship to you in Canada. Wow. Wow. No, mine was like $7. That's too bad. Well, you guys in Canada that are going to Stitch Fest, make out your wish list and send it to me in email, and I'll see what I can do. Okay, Carrie says with ice, if you live in the States, it isn't always a great deal. If it looks like something you can get here, it isn't great. There are some really nice things that are different or higher end. There's so many options. There's so, the sales from everybody comes across my feed every day, Joann's, Michael's, not Hobby Lobby. I don't get any, but Hirschner's and Mary Maxim and all of them just every day. And I keep telling myself as I click off, delete, delete. There's a sale tomorrow. There's a sale tomorrow. There's a sale tomorrow. Just, oh, it's really hard to resist. Well, Charlie, I'm having a, and it has some of that in there. Hey, Patsy. Hi, darling. How are you? What is Ice Yarns? Is it shiny? Well, some of it is. Ice Yarns is a company in Turkey that manufactures yarn and sells it and ships it over here for a lot of money. Hey, HD, how you doing? You need somebody to go Hobby Lobby shopping for you? Hmm? Are you Patsy? Oh my gosh, that's the most I've ever seen. She says, I'm doing a yarn swap with Sabrina in the United Kingdom. Sabrina's so cute. It cost me $109 to ship. Wow, I thought my $75 to Australia was high. Oof. Um, Betsy, Mimi's Crafty Crojo says, does anyone know when Hobby Lobby is starting their clearance? Last year, I was already involved in watching, so it seemed like it was June, May, June, something like that. Yeah, right, Bridget. The ice yarns, the shipping is high, and the skeins are so tiny. For those of you coming to Stitch Fest, I was just saying to Sandy, what do you think of doing a group project making hats not hate during the weekend? Opinions, please. Sister Sandy's here? Did I miss Sister Sandy? I don't see her. Talk a lot, Sandy, so I can see you. I can't see you. Where are you? I've lost you. Oh no, I've lost my sister. This is bad. Oh, there you are. Hi, honey. How are you? I didn't expect to see you tonight. As a matter of fact, if I hadn't run over, I wouldn't have seen you tonight. Hi. Just watched your hat tutorial. Nice going. Good for you. Did you spend the week at your sister's like you said you were going to? Yes, I did miss you. I'm so sorry. Bad Sandy. Bad Sandy. There you go, Betsy. You can give a different list to everybody. Blah, 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 blah. I see you. Yeah, I gotcha. You know, I was just saying that the other day. Exactly, word for word. Grinding teal latte cake. I have not seen grinding teal latte cake. Oh, Dusty, I'm so jealous. You just go over there and grab what you need from Mary Maxim. Ah, envy, envy, envy. You're going back tomorrow for another week? Yeah. Hope it's going okay. I know, right, Mama B? We're just such great friends. We're all, it's like having a weekly coffee clutch. Well, I could have wine, I suppose, but I don't. This is just flavored water. The alcohol comes later. Oh, Laura, I know. I envy your yarn stash so much. Tons of hobium yarn, just now putting away the winter yarn, trying to bring out some summer yarn. Yeah, how's Charlotte doing, Sandy? Charlene, not Charlotte, Sandra. Get it together. It is a solid teal. Okay. Does anyone know what could get printer ink off my hands? Now, if Mr. Wright was here, I would ask him. He would probably know. Charlie, I know you guys are moving, have moved, are in an interim house. Are you and Bridget doing the same thing? I mean, you're in a temporary house, then you're going to be in a permanent house. What's the deal with that? Just because I'm nosy and I want to know. Borax soap, Charlie says. That'll get the printer ink off. Madonna, that's helpful. Madonna says wear gloves in the first place. A little late for that. Yeah, I know. But she's not going out, right? Sandy Crochet says, with this coronavirus thing, we're all terrified for Charlene. Her immune system is shot. Yeah, but just be very, very, very careful. Rubbing alcohol or nail polish remover will get it off. Black and yellow ink. Whoa, nice. Try hairspray. See, that's what I use, Tony. When I get those red marks on my counter or the blue ones from the dye that they use on the package tags that seep into the countertop, hairspray takes it out every time. Only vodka. No, no, alcohol abuse. No, what a waste of vodka. You don't have rubbing alcohol in England? What else? What's the other name for it? What else do we call it? It's something else. I guess you could drink the vodka if you don't care about your hands. I like it, Tony Lynn. That's a great idea. Let's do that. You were going to buy this house, but the landlady likes to pull the wool over your eyes and snatch the house out from under you. So we're not taking the chance. We're going to go rent elsewhere. Okay, so you're in the process of moving. Okay, that makes sense. Not like it needs my validation. It's like, God, that sounded so egotistical. I'm so sorry. I was just being nosy. Yeah, make sure she wears a mask. Oh, and HD put out a tutorial for a mask today. How to crochet a mask. You put the hair, Where'd you go? I lost you. There you are. There you aren't. The rubber hair ties that we use like for the loveys and stuff. I had some here, and they're gone. Oh well, you know what I mean. And on each end, and then you crochet the middle part, and then you you line it. Oh, bye, Carrie. Thank you for coming. It was so sweet of you. Loved having you here. Go get some nutrition. Kisses, hugs, and squeezes. It didn't show up on video at all. You couldn't tell at all. Oh, Bridget, I'm so sorry. Oh, and you had and you've been making all your plans based on that. Oh. Saving for an actual house in the meantime, we lost so much to put into this one, but rather be safe than sorry. Yeah, because you just never can tell. Just arbitrarily, I lost everything I owned one time when that happened to me. I must have missed that post. Tracy says they're being told on their news over in the United Kingdom not to wear masks. They are not actually good and actually could be a bad idea. Masks do not work unless they are surgical. Okay. Okay, Sailor. Well, thanks for being here. I am way over time, you guys. Oh my gosh. Wow. I got so excited that you were all here and I didn't even get naughty tonight. I did pretty good. You guys hit the edge a few times, but I'm going to go. I love you, love you, love you. I will let you go. You've been wonderful to stay here this long with me. Thank you. Oh, Sandy, before you go, did you want to see your blanket? I showed it earlier. But I owe you a row because I was a bad girl and I did stupid stuff. So anyway, this is your blanket so far. Alpine, and then what are you? Oh yeah, that's the 3D thing. And then we have blanket, and then we have 3D thing, and this one is blanket, and the one that's following it that I owe you is burgundy and alpine. So that's what we got so far, and lots of ends to weave in. So it's just going to look like a hot mess. But it's got love in every single stitch. And that's the important part, right? Maybe a little bit. Oh, I love you. I'm going to go away so that you guys can go and do your nightly thing, whatever it is you do when you do it. I love you, love you, love you. Take care of yourself. Be good to yourself. Cut yourself some slack. Hugs. Oh, big, squishy, warm, wonderful hugs to every single one of you. I love you. Good night. Crochet away.